All right. Getting started. Honey and Go. Thanks for the host. Who we got hot dropping? Locksmith, Epic Gamer, Liam the Great, hot dropping. Will anybody choose to go Metropolis? There is a crap load of loot in Metropolis. The gun store especially has so much stuff in it. Very good spot for people to go generally, just for loot. Epic Gamer trying to get some off shot or Seiko shots off on some dropping players. See if it can get any damage or maybe even a stray kill right out the bat. Everybody else potting a little bit. Zav, Goat Rider, and Hey It's Blitz actually going to Cemetery here. Now, is this other team going to push up? We don't know exactly where the zone is going to close to just yet. But if it does end up ending in this corner, then Locksmith's team might have an advantage on this initial push. Right now, everybody just trying to get some heals, trying to get some sort of good gun to work with. Oh my god, that window break was so loud. My poor ears. Zone is going towards Kingdom Outpost area. So we are going to see a final fight, probably in the Kingdom Spires is what I'd imagine. We have VRS, or the VRSpartans over in Frontier here. One team over at Foothills, looting up a little bit. No fights happening early in the game. And doesn't look like we're going to see anything really going on for a while here. We can go over to the drop to see what it will end up giving us today. Gold CX4, Gold 1911. You know, both of them pretty good head peeking guns. We're going to see if either of them actually ends up getting used here. But on the drop also always has backpack and a little bit of heals as well. Couple teams getting kind of close by Metropolis over here.
Battle zone is now shrinking.
Epic Gamer making good use of the bounce pads there to get a little bit higher. They will have the roof here. Funky Bunch inside the gun store is going to have all of the loot to work with. One thing to take into account with the gun store, even if you hit someone, if they manage to back up into the gun store, they're going to have so many heals or so many items from the gun store itself. Sometimes it's hard to push them because they're basically always going to have full health. That being said, there's so many items on the ground in the gun store that you have a high chance of, accidentally dropping your gun. Liam the Great actually going in the gun store. Funky Bunch right outside the back here. I don't know if he hears him yet. Or he definitely... it doesn't look like he hears him. Like, he's just running back and forth through the gun store. I don't know if Liam the Great heard him. It's crazy if he didn't. Locksmith, is he going to use the bounce pad here? Picking up some of that ammo. Epic Gamer a little bit split off, but no fights actually happening just yet. Everybody split off pretty far from each other, and everybody's keeping their distance for now. This is going to be one of those games where we're going to have to wait till probably the end of the game before anything starts to happen. Everybody's playing super safe. Not a whole lot going on at all. Everybody's just kind of looting up, grabbing their heals, and getting into good positions. Death the Kid kind of split off from his team, but again, I doubt we're going to see anything crazy happening. Everybody's playing super safe. Yo, what's up, Wolves? Clay Station, how's it going, buddy? Reckless at the top of the kingdom here. Peering off the top. Skip Reaper, Obi-Wan. Controversy. Pushing up this arch towards kingdom. Now, the zone is... we got a little bit of time before the zone finishes closing here. We're going to see which side it favors. I imagine it'll favor the kingdom side when it finishes closing, but we'll see where it ends up going. It says Obi-Wan and Controversy are on different teams, but I don't think that's correct. Real Dirty Dan, is he on a different team though? Not making any noise at all. I think he might be on a different team. Staying hidden. Yeah, definitely on a different team. Still not moving. A lot of patience from Dirty Dan here. Hasn't made a single footstep. A couple shots coming out from Controversy, head peeking over the top there. But Dirty Dan cannot move. If he makes any footsteps here, they're going to see him. Controversy Flies right above. Still hasn't made a single footstep. If anybody ends up going inside that little tunnel, they're going to take a lot of damage. Obi-Wan Soto gets eyes on him now. Gets the shields cracked. Controversy peeking inside. Dirty Dan able to trade a little bit of damage. There's a couple frag grenades coming over the roof, but neither of them connecting. Reaper taking shots from the side there on Dirty Dan. Dirty Dan hasn't shielded back up just yet. Reckless pushing off to the side. Controversy Obi-Wan just holding the wall here. They have that wall inside of zone. I don't think we're going to see them do anything crazy. Obi-Wan with that Seiko is going to be able to head peek with that Seiko to get some damage. Reckless just peek it out from these side walls. The zone is ending up closing around Kingdom. So all the other teams are going to have to make their way towards Kingdom from here. VRS pushing there on the Wizard's Tower right now. Now, this other team, they have gotten a little distracted by the team at the wall. They've given up the high ground to push down and kind of try to help Dirty Dan get out. But in doing so, VRS is going to possibly be able to push up towards the top of the Kingdom and get that high ground. Controversy and Obi-Wan stacked up on the wall right here. Shots coming out from both teams. But I don't think either team's going to end up pushing. Devlin over here takes a little bit of damage. VReSportans actually gets a kill on Controversy there with that op. I'm sure Controversy was just trying to head peek and gets taken out with that op there. I don't think they're going to end up pushing on that. They do have the high ground and the Kingdom advantage, so they don't want to give up their zone advantage. Devlin, shield's almost cracked there, taking a bit of damage. Ghost Rider taking out another one. Obi-Wan Soto taken out. Ghost Rider, last one alive on his team. Actually, I don't know. I don't know 100% because the team letters are a little bit messed up. So Ghost Rider, Zav, and Blitz on the same team here. VRS getting in a fight on the side here. Creepy Reaper stuck in the corner against 3. So Creepy Reaper, I think, rotated all the way over from that side of the wall. Ended up getting taken out there. Devlin tossing a frag grenade. He is pretty split up from his team, though. Death the Kid pushing up on him. Taking that high ground and that hard cover. Devlin needing to use a lot of builds to get out of there without taking a lot of damage. Tumbleweed taking some shots at those builds, trying to just break them down a little bit. Builds super strong in this game. Able to withstand so much damage. That's why weapons like the Gold Magnum are so important to hold on to, or the M60, especially at the competitive level because of how fast they can shred builds. Hot Mess, ooh, gets headshot there. It looks like that was a gold op from Epic Gamer too, judging by Hot Mess's health afterwards. So Epic Gamer does have a gold op here. Hot Mess just trying to heal back up a little bit. Reckless, Eat It, Nerd, and Dirty Dan back at the top of the Kingdom. Now, the castle is no longer in the zone. So once this closes one more time, both VRS and this Kingdom team will need to push in. Ghost Rider, Hate Splits, Zav off on the side here, getting into zone as they can. But everybody just taking shots from afar. Nobody's really pushing here. Everybody's just trying to play the zone a little bit. Ooh, Locksmith gets hit right there. 148. There's a purple op on Ghost Rider or Hate Splits, I believe.
Battle is now shrinking.
Locksmith not full shields yet. If he gets headshot by that purple op, he's going to be at 2 health. Shots coming out. Devlin's shield's cracked again. But every team here playing very safe. Then the Great pushing up a little bit. I think he's just trying to join his team. I can't tell if this is his team because the letters are a little bit different. Yep, he's just rejoining with his team here. Funky Bunch is in these builds here, but those builds against that AK is going to start shredding them. They will eventually be running out of builds here. And off on the other side of the map, we got DTs coming out. Dirty Dan, Eat It Nerd. Reckless. Hades Blitz, Ghost Raider, trying to back off a little bit. Zob pushing off to the zone, just trying to get a little bit of zone position. Blitz shields cracked by that AK. Dirty Dan there. Devlin Fungi Bunch taking a lot of damage. I'm not sure if they have any more heals to work with here. Epic Gamer, Liam the Great, pushing up a little bit here as well. This close range fight's going to get a little awkward. Devlin's right below him. Liam doesn't know where he's at just yet. He might get surprised in just a second if he doesn't know where they're at. They're right below him here. If they had a sword, he's going to be in a rough spot. They're going to start burning to zone. Devlin burning to zone. And this zone does not tickle at this level. It is cranked up a little bit for the damage. Gold Magnum, gold 1911 on the drop. That Magnum could come in super big, handy once the zone closes, but it doesn't look like anybody's taking it. Funky Bunch shields cracked at the kids. VRS are stuck in this corner here between two teams, and they're not going to have the zone. They do need to push out into the zone. Epic Gamer able to stay in the zone in this little corner here. Not able to, or not taking any damage. Ooh, and Hot Mess Mom finishes off VRS though. They will be able to get a res on Funky Bunch. And it looks like there's a little bit of loot right outside. Hot Mess going for that 50 shields. They will be rezzing Locksmith right here. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to give him anything though. Gotta drop him a gun or else he's just going to be worthless there with that knife. Doesn't look like they're giving him anything. They do have the zones. Reckless Dirt down from above. Ooh, again, just that res on Locksmith gave a free kill there because they weren't able to give him any heals or anything. Every team is going to need to push for the zone here. Dirty Dan dying to zone. These three teams are going to push into each other right here. They're all going to sit in the zone and take so much damage. Reckless pushing from behind. Grabs Funky Bunch. Pushing behind Devlin. Grabs Ghost Rider, actually managing to grab the kill on Devlin there. Pop S Mom up above. Does she have a banana or anything to keep herself alive? She's just going for some damage. Pushing up now, but not able to get to the heals. And just wiped out there. Only 2 squads left. Zone grenade going to push him off. BDE Epic Gamer actually choosing to back up into the zone there to avoid the zone grenade and actually gets taken out. In the great Edith Nord pushing in. Liam taken out. Edith Nord last one alive on his team. No health on him, but they know right where he's at. That grenade might do a little bit of damage, but Zav able to push up and grab the M10 kill. And hey, it's Blitz, Zav, and Ghost Rider just able to kind of ride out to the end of the game there. There's a lot of shots that came out from Ops, but there weren't any crazy pushes or anything that happened. Every team was playing super passive and then just got pushed in the back by the zone. I think we saw 4 or 5 people die to just zone damage that game. Anybody hot dropping? No. Locksmith's team again. Dropping. I'm just resetting my camera positions because they all got deleted for some reason. There we go. Zav, grabbing a weapon here. It's a shotgun. Sign subbed in as well. Obi-Wan, creepy, going towards that red barn. Now there is this new back door on these barns that was added. You guys haven't played squads in a while, so these big red barns do have a back door now. Devlin grabbing the gun store. Again, no fights happening early. These lobbies, you know, everybody playing a little bit safe. Haven't ended in farmlands? Yeah, so the red barns have that back door. There's a couple of jump pads in some weird spots, like here's one of them. There's another one by construction over here. Like all of the jump pads are kind of still by Metropolis. There's some over here as well on Pop Chicken and on this roof. Other than that, the rest of the map is the same, I believe. What teams are playing? Havoc Amethyst, Supreme Citadel, Get Got, BDE Jrs, Crypto Knight, and VRSpartans. VRS. Nothing happening at all. Early on. Locksmith either took a shot there or hasn't gotten full shields just yet. I think he just hasn't maxed out his shields yet. Very important in any, squads, game, competitive or not, to try to max out your shields as quickly as possible as soon as you get in. Zone ending Metropolis. So we're actually going to see a Metropolis zone end here. Now we're going to see how crazy these rooftops get. Are we doing what you talked about tonight? What? use complete thoughts, Galaxy. Like, talk to me like I'm dumb, please. I have no idea what you're talking about. Scrims. No, we would start doing that next week, probably. I'm dumb, Galaxy, alright? I need things to be, spelled out for me, especially with, how much I have going on, usually. I mix up plans. Oh, Reckless, very, very low. 1 health remaining on him. Healing up. Oh, I get stuck. You should have tried to get behind that to get to the hard cover to be able to heal, but trying to heal up inside those builds. Eat a nerd off to the side here. Obi-Wan, Creepy, and Dirty Dan all right next to each other. Oh, 2 different angles for Dirty Dan. Not able to build against both of them. Obi-Wan and Creepy Reaper here with Sign. Eat it, Nerd, behind the side of this wall, not making any noise at all. Are they going to be able to find him? Galaxy, I'm not going to answer random questions when I'm casting, because especially if people come to watch it afterwards, they are going to want to see gameplay, not hear about cookie dough. So if you do have anything to talk about, try to make it about the game itself. Doing the great, taking shots, or getting shot at by Ghost Rider over on the side here from the out. Your image quality is amazing. Thank you. Zav taking shots from the side. Now, they do have the zone. The zone does not hurt very much this early. And with these fights, if they get drawn out at all, another team can push in from behind and start doing some damage. Eat It Nerd still behind this wall. Hasn't been seen yet, but hasn't made any footsteps at all. Has the defibs out, but hasn't started rezzing yet. What this team should do is they should go to the top of this rooftop. Dirty Dan should go over here right now to be able to kind of look around and get more information. Both of them sitting next to Eat It Nerd so they can be ready for the res. But they can easily get to him from the top of this roof. So they should be, going and scouting a little bit and then being able to fly over to where Eat It Nerd is. He will have to move in a sec here. Sign still looking around. He knows that they didn't wipe that team just yet. If Sign leaves, that will be the cue for Eat It Nerd to start rezzing. Sign's playing with Creepy Reaper and Obi-Wan Soto right now. Now, he is far enough away where Eat It Nerd could get a res off. They're just waiting a couple extra seconds just to be sure. BRS
is now shrinking.
Grabbing the high ground here on the top. The highest point in the game that's not on the tower or the tip of the windmill blade right here. Devil and Funky Bunch, Hot Mess Mom right below. Now they aren't in zone, so they will need to push a little bit. Zone ending on the nightclub side of Metropolis. What kind of music we got going on right now? Can we hear the music? There we go. You know what? We're going to set a camera point in the nightclub. I not wrong? Can you hear someone crouch rocking? I don't understand the first part of your message, but yes, very, very subtly you can hear them crouch rocking, but Billboard Dan, take it so low here. He's going to take a lot of zone damage. Sign actually wiping him out with the op. Eat it, nerd, pushing way far back. I hope he has the heals to work with this, because as soon as that zone finishes closing, it's going to be start hitting him for 10s if he's this far out. He's got to start moving closer to the zone. Yeah, the zone burning him hard here. It's probably hitting him for 10 right now. The more the zone closes, the farther out he is, the more damage he's going to be taking. He is starting to take so much damage here. Zav Ghost Rider hits Blitz, getting in a fight with VRS. Tumbleweed shields cracked here. Eat It Nerd still has some heals, but still way far out there. I don't think he's going to have enough heals to make it unless he runs into a bunch of heals while pushing across here. The dead cannot see items on the ground, so they won't be able to tell him whether or not there's any heals or anything. I hope he has enough bananas to survive this. He's looking around, trying to find something else. I'm not seeing any here. I think he's going to go down here. Eat It Nerd just way too far out of the zone. Gets wiped out. And this higher, you know, these gold division lobbies where that zone damage is cranked up, that thing hurts. You do not want to be that far out. VRS shooting down. Locksmith Epic Gamer. And the high ground actually moving away from this building, so VRS will have to move here. The billboard going to be in zone here. Nightclub not quite in zone. A couple of builds on the top of this roof. This will be the main roof to hold, but Metropolis has so many different levels that you can be on that I assume there's going to be teams, we're going to have stacked teams, like teams one above the other here. Lots of teams just taking shots at each other with that op. Locksmith almost gets the shields cracked there. Sign, good shot from him. Ooh, manages to hit Liam there, cracks his shield. Liam less than 50 health. Ooh, great headshot from Sign. Taking Locksmith out there. Liam the Great having to push off the top of this building. Epic Gamer gets hit once by Obi-Wan. Sign with that high ground on that tower there, just watching, trying to get shots at that up. Ghost Rider taking some shots from the side as well. They see Liam, and they are in a very rough spot here. Creepy Reaper taking out Liam. P90. Epic Gamer having to back off here. Does have a sword. Now VRS has to jump down here. They're trying to hold the high ground as long as they can, but they will need to jump in just a second. Tumbleweed actually taking a bit of zone damage. That zone damage is unnecessary to take right now. Just jump off the edge. You know, you get in a fight and you're missing 8 health. That could be the difference. Taking that extra damage, so unnecessary. Sav taking a couple of shots. None of them connecting. Shot on Death the Kid there. Ghost Rider looks like he has a gold op. Looks like that hit probably hit for 95.
Battle zone shrinking in. 45 seconds.
Funky Bunch, Devlin. In the corner here, a Hot Mess Mom as well, all bunched up in that corner. They're just playing the zone. They're playing for that late, you know, that placement. Surviving as long as they can and just holding onto their heels as long as they can. Ghost Rider shooting backboard. Climactics actually gets hit from the side. Sign doing so much damage with that sniper this game. Drop will be on top of the roof, it looks like. Shots coming down to Zav. Not connecting just yet. I believe Sign currently has a purple op. We're going to see what happens, or what comes out of this drop here. Gold M60. That is huge late game. As much as people don't like using it late game against builds, that weapon is so massive. Devlin grabbing a kill on Climactics. Tumbleweed pushing up. Last one alive on his team. Funky Bunch hitting that jump pad, maybe on accident here, but Tumbleweed having to back off. Cracked his shields, very low health. Sign just looking down, trying to finish off any of these kills. Go Rider off on the side, and Funky Bunch takes down Tumbleweed. VRS knocked out. Hot Mess Mom pushing in. Epic Gamer trying to get a sword kill. Hits Hot Mess Mom once, but she manages to finish him off before she goes down. Funky Bunch in the zone here, going for the res. Sign and Creepy Reaper on the top here. going to grab an extra kill here if they can. Frag grenade coming out. Doesn't connect. Hades, Blitz, and Zav off on the side here. They have a nice tunnel to shoot down here. Hot Mess Mom trying to pick up her loot outside in the zone. Locksmith still last one alive, just hiding. Just chilling. Not healing up, just going for placement points at this point. The rest of his team is dead. Now he will need to move for this final zone here. And again, we're going for these reses where there's not really a lot of loot to work with. Ghost Rider at least able to grab a little bit of heals. Shaking up that shield shaker, but he's going to start taking zone damage. He walked too far around. This zone is going to hurt. Sign on the roof here. Locksmith pushing into zone. I think he managed to make his way into zone. Yes, he did manage to make his way into the zone. That zone grenade gonna go off. Not hitting Locksmith though. They still don't know where he's at. Obi-Wan Hot Mess Mom right outside. Devlin dropping in, and Obi-Wan Soto. Hot Mess Mom managed to see Locksmith outside the zone here. Locksmith not able to get a kill, but did survive a little bit longer. I think he got a little bit of additional damage there. Monkey Bunch, Demblet in this corner. Are they going for another res? I think they can go for the res here just because they have the roof to work with. Grab that M60. It's going to be so big. This zone's so small, but I think the underneath there is... I can't tell if there's a little section. I don't think so. So all of the fighting will need to happen on the top level here. Creep Reaper and Sign have the zone advantage here. Obi-Wan taking a little bit of additional damage he doesn't need to take. Shots coming down. Did nobody pick up that M60? Someone had to have picked up that M60, right? Why are these builds here? Somebody, please. Obi-Wan's got the M60, but he's not shooting it. Devlin peeking around these builds here. How's that DT? Obi-Wan finally shooting the M60 now that it's the end of the game. There could have been so much less damage given to those other teams if that M60 was just sprayed from the beginning, but they were just holding on to it. I'm not sure if he didn't have the ammo to work with or what, but... Sign could root Obi-Wan and Havoc managing to grab that first place there. Ghost Raider, Zav, Hades Blitz, Hot Dropping, Liam the Great, Hot Potting. Did you hear that Big Box might be adding a spectator team? Nope. Where'd you hear that? And what would that even mean? Like a team in the lobby that is always just a spectator? I mean, they'd still be in VR, so that doesn't do anything that just killing the people wouldn't do. VRS dropping over at Cemetery. Zone ending towards Metropolis again. Some shots coming out from VRS. No shots connecting for anybody just yet, though. Drop will drop kind of near the tower here, it looks like.
Supply drop deploying to the tower.
Yeah, let me see what comes out of that one. Have the option to pick a team for spectator and heard it from one of the devs from the fall damage removed. But they already have an option to just kill people. Like, they remove fall damage, but you can just, the host can just kill people. Golden UMP and a golden MK. Most people in the game do not use either of those weapons at the high level, so I don't think we'll see a lot of play out of either of those. Liam the Great's still going to go over and see what it dropped. Locksmith a little bit split off from his team. BDE kind of spread apart here. But again, none of these teams want to fight early. Everybody's playing for this late game, luck of the draw thing. It doesn't look like anybody has the confidence to push in and get some kills. We might see that change a little bit with the future games. People tend to get a little bit more aggressive for Game 4 and Game 5 because they need to get more points to try to catch up to the other teams. So you might see this change. Death the Kid, still not full shields yet. You gotta max that out quicker, guys. You gotta get full shields as quick as possible. It's for deathmatch. I don't understand, I guess. Who'd you hear that from? Ghost Raiders off, pushing across planes here. Why would you need a spectator team for deathmatch if nobody plays deathmatch competitively? Sav might push into Sign. If Sign has a sniper, he might be able to push over to the side and see this here. Usually there are some good items stacked around these this broken turbine. Sign a little bit split off from his team. But again, nobody wanting to fight. Everybody just playing this super, super late game. Everybody's so passive. Not the most exciting gold match we've ever seen, but we can kind of go across. A couple shots happening over by Cemetery. Epic Gamer taking shots at the kid. Quick shots coming out from Epic Gamer. That zone grenade's going to push him off the top of that rock there, but they aren't going to push on that. Ooh, Tumbleweed. Great double shot from Liam there. Headshot on him and then body shot to take him out immediately. Locksmith starting to push up. He is alone here. He needs to wait a second. Death the Kid on the side gets shot by Epic Gamer. Locksmith Liam pushing up, taking Magnum shots. Is that a gold Magnum? I think it is. Death the Kid gets taken out by that Magnum, and Climactics just push away here. He is going to be out in the open for just a second. They're taking AK shots at him. He's trying to shield up, but needs to turn around and build. A lot of builds coming out, but it will be a 1v3, and he's out in the open here. This is such a rough spot for VRS.
5 seconds.
Tumbleweed trying to ghost a little bit. Climactics might end up running into this other team if he keeps pushing. Goat Rider. Off on the side. Is he going to hear the fight? Yep, he does. And he finishes off Climactics there. That P90 spray. Climactics in such a rough spot overall. Locksmith out in the open, doesn't have any hard cover. If these builds get shredded, he's going to be in a rough spot. Does need to back off towards this fence. Epic Gamer split off from the side, trying to get on top of the satellite to get a little head peek on it. You play deathmatch competitively once you play your 1v1 match in a Mortal Kombat. I mean, hey, it's Blitz dropping off the tower here on Epic Gamer, imagining to grab a kill. So hey, it's Blitz actually split off from his team to be able to provide some support to Zava and Goat Rider. Epic Gamer dropped a lot of stuff there. I'm assuming he dropped his gold Magnum as well. I think Blitz might have already picked it up. Big Flames, thank you for the follow. Two teams. Get Got and Havoc. Kind of close to each other here. The zone will push Get Got here. They will need to push a little bit farther in the zone. The zone, where are you going to? Zone going all the way to the middle of Defiance here. So both these teams are going to need to push up a little bit. Dirty Dan pushing off to the side. Sign, does he have an op here? Does have an op, and Sign with that op, very, very deadly. Sees Reckless out in the zone, trying to get the spray on him. Now, will Reckless be able to provide a distraction for his team to be able to push up? It looks like Eat It Nerd is climbing on top of the building. Manages to get a Seiko shot off on Sign. Lowers his shields a little bit. But Hot Mess Mom taking shots from the top of Metropolis now. Epic Gamer did get revived, looking for whatever loot he can find. He's going to go inside here. 1-star AK. You know, the damage of the AK doesn't change with rarity. It's just mag size and recoil. So 1-star AK can still technically do as much damage as a gold one. Obi-Wan Soda out in the zone here. Monkey Bunch taking some shots at that op. Reckless. Shields very low. But the top of this billboard will be in zone. Locksmith. Low shields here. Spear 2. Nope. Incorrect. Speed does not change. Just mag size and recoil with rifles. Devlin taking a shot at Epic Gamer, does not connect there. Since Red was fast for AK, nope. Red didn't do anything different for AK. It was still just mag size and recoil. It's always been mag size and recoil. Shot coming out from Zav way out far there. Obi-Wan getting in a fight in the zone here. Did manage to get the kill and managing to grab that banana. Is healed up. He's going to grab these extra bananas. KRYPTOo and Eat It Nerd getting in a fight. Eat It Nerd backing up, throwing a zone grenade. Not quite close enough to do any damage, but Eat It Nerd again out in the zone. He's not as far out as he was before. I think he'll manage to get inside. Oh, and Obi-Wan didn't actually see him. Reaper taking shots at him, but Eat It Nerd still out in the zone. Such a rough spot again for him. Obi-Wan in zone. Eat It Nerd in zone here. Has health sodas going, so it's keeping him a little bit healthy here. But as soon as your health hits max, those health sodas will stop working. Creepy Reaper gets revived, looking for some loot. Or Creepy Reaper was alive. Sign gets revived, looking for some loot now. And Eat It Nerd going to start taking a lot of damage from the zone. He is going to end up running into this other team, I think. Locksmith, Epic Gamer, Liam the Great pushing over to the side. The final zone, or the ending zone, will be towards these neighborhood houses here. Zav, Go Rider, taking shots from the top of the apartments. Eat It Nerd still in the zone. Eat It Nerd zone running every game. But again, as soon as the zone finishes closing, it does so much more damage. Blitz actually pushing up in the air a little bit here. Locksmith shield's cracked. Has to push back towards the construction here. And a lot of people behind BDE here. Funky Bunch. Nope, frag grenade coming out. Looks like he did a little bit of damage to Hot Mess. Doesn't quite crack the shields. But Devlin and Hot Mess managing to make it to this house here. Now, Locksmith and Liam will need to push up towards this. Looks like they're opting to push around, going for this house to get on the garage inside. Eat It Nerd taking shots from behind. Still in the zone, but again, as soon as it finishes closing, this thing's going to hurt. You can see it ticking hard now. He's going to have to push out in the open here to try to make it out alive. Now, that fence is pennable. It will not save him here. Eat It Nerd managing to stay alive a little bit longer, but did not end up paying out for him. With shields taking the half, Ghost Rider. A lot of shots being fired at him, and none of them connecting just yet. Devlin, Funky Bunch, and Hot Mess able to take a little bit of time to loot up. Obi-Wan, Creep Reaper, Sign on the top of these apartments. Now, these apartments are not in zone here. So many people dying to zones these games. BDE Epic Gamer able to grab a kill with that AK there. Locksmith taken very low. And the UMP from Hayed's Blitz actually taking him out there. Hayed's Blitz and Epic Gamer getting in a little bit of a firefight. Funky Bunch, Hot Mess, Devlin, head peeking over the side here. The drop has a gold Magnum and a PX4 here. I think I was muted for a second there. I just had to unmute my microphone. Zav getting revived. Will he be able to find a lot? That zone grenade's going to tick a little bit. That other zone grenade actually wasted here. Not going to end up doing very much at all. Zav getting pushed from the side. Liam the Great right below. Is Blitz going to be able to get the kill? He does. Going for the res now. Devlin getting pushed from behind from Epic Gamer. Hot Mess Mom on the other side of the fence, head peeking a little bit with that P90. Ooh, great double shots from Epic Gamer there. Funky Bunch pushing over the top of the roof. Manages to wipe out Epic Gamer and his team. Blitz, Zav, pushing towards a Funky Bunch here. They do have the zone advantage. This house here is in the zone. Creeper gets res. Gonna pick up that gold Magnum. Taking a lot of time looting here. Taking so much damage from the zone that he doesn't need to take. Could have made it in the zone. He's just going to burn out, bleed out to the zone here. So much damage done to him there. Zav alive, manages to get the kill. Obi-Wan Soda pushing around the side. A lot of head peeking going on. Zav hasn't grabbed the 50 shields from inside just yet, but KRYPTO going for a revive on sign. Obi-Wan Soda trying to figure out where the team is. Hey, it's Blitz grabbing a shield shaker actually, and getting it off. Hey, it's Blitz pushing up. Killing Reaper. And Hey, it's Blitz and Zav grabbing the kill there. First place finish for them. Big difference from purple to gold is that zone damage for sure. And so many of these teams are letting the zone do so much damage to them. The Creepy Reaper there did not need to take that much damage from the zone. He ate a banana in the zone. And then like spent a lot of time trying to pick up the loot and just like throwing the grenades. Got a little bit I don't want to say tunneled. He got a little bit panicked in the zone there and just took so much extra damage they didn't need to take. That was like 90 zone damage or so that he took sitting in the zone trying to pick up that loot. Because he grabbed one banana off at the beginning and then so that would have put his health at 100. And when he made it out of the zone, he only had like 10 health left. So that is game 3. We have 2 more games to go. You really only need to stay in the zone on the first zone. The rest just hit you. You really only need to stay in the zone on the first. Do you mean you really only can stay in the zone on the first one? You don't need to worry about the first. Okay. Yeah, take an extra second, Alex. Your sentences are so hard to decipher sometimes. The first zone, yeah, it doesn't hurt very much. Even when the first zone is closing, it doesn't hurt very much. But as soon as the first zone finishes closing is when it'll start hurting you. And again, the farther out in the zone you are, the more it's going to hit for. So later in the game, it's going to hit for more. And then the farther out you are, it's going to hit for more as well. Game 3 scores coming across. Havoc Amethyst with a 2nd place finished that game. 4 kills for them, 1800 damage. Supreme Citadel, 3rd place, 3 kills. BDE managing to grab 7 kills, 4th place for them, but still 7 kills is huge. 2500 damage on them. 5th place, 1 kill for Get Got. Again, Eat It Nerd just getting stuck out into the zone a lot there. I think they're going to need to try to go for more early rotates if they can. Getting just a better zone positioning. Havoc Amethyst score coming across. Waiting on that one. 2nd place, 4 kills, 1800. Got that one. VRS got wiped out pretty early that game. If those fat fingers and mobile does not make it easier, that's fair. All right, guys, report your scores. Let's get to the next one. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We have been watching or spectating for an hour now, and we have gotten 3 games completed. The average time of a game is like 13, probably like 10 to 15 minutes. So the fact that we've only gotten 3 games done in an hour is, it's annoying, man. These lobbies take so much time to finish out. The other lobbies actually just finished their game 4. So the other lobby, an entire game ahead of this lobby. Just shows the American school system. What, your fat fingers? Our DD games last week took 2.5 hours. I know, it's such a headache, man. Like, I get exhausted. Like, I have a lot of stuff I need to do as well. Like, when I'm not actively playing in comp. The fact that in the comp lobbies, you essentially have to say, like, all right, guys, put aside potentially like 3 hours in one day to be able to do this. It's like, on a Saturday, you want me to give up my weekend, 3 hours of a weekend? It's a headache, man. Getting the scores in 6th place, 0 kills for VRS. Only 51 damage, so a very, very low scoring round for VRS. Crypto Knight, 1st place, 10 kills on them. 10 kills. Huge game for them. That will solidify a 1st place for them right now. Havoc Amethyst currently in 2nd with 41. So not too far behind, 15 points behind. KRYPTOo, Obi-Wan, and Sign jumping off early. A lot of shots for that. MK coming out, but only 1 bullet connecting. That should have been some free damage or even a kill with that MK. But MK, not a weapon a lot of people spend a lot of time using. So not a whole lot of practice with it. They should cut score taking. Devs could just add a scoreboard that shows all teams. I mean, adding that would be a huge amount of work and just for competitive, but maybe we'll get something like that in the future. That'd be awesome. 3 different teams kind of around each other in Metropolis here. Zone will be ending towards Armory this time. Do you have an MK instructional video? I have videos of just like how to load all the guns, but I don't have videos on how to deal with like the accuracy or anything.
Supply drop deploying to observatory.
The hardest part about making accuracy videos is, or even like gun videos in general, it's like, I don't know, point the red dot on the enemy. Like Seiko Guide. I mean, I can show you how to reload it fast, but other than that, you know, it's got a red dot. Just put the red dot on them. With the rifles, the fire rate does not change with the rarity. The recoil does, so the gold MK will have much better recoil control and much easier to hold your bullets on top of someone. Liam just peeking over the top here, throwing a frag grenade out, but bounces off the roof. Not going to connect. Obi-Wan Soda backing off a little bit. A Sign underneath this team here. Is he going to be able to do anything with this? We are seeing a little bit more fighting happening early. You're seeing these teams, you know, want kills a little bit more. I think the Locksmith here's Sign here. Yep, looking down around for him. Sign tossing a zone grenade behind him. Give him a little bit of room to move forward. Liam the Great head peeking over the roof here. Pink Poonage, yep, he's got masterclass videos for a lot of the guns. The main thing is just understanding that the different guns have different bullet speeds. Ooh, Epic Gamer getting caught over the roof there. It doesn't get taken out yet. Is backing off and starting to heal. Locksmith Jr. pushing around. 1 versus 2 here, has an M10. But 1 versus 2 not going to work out for him. Epic Gamer did need to back off to heal there. Liam the Great getting into fight with КРYPTOo. DT's out. Liam the Great going for a reload after the first shot just so he can get a couple more. КRYPTOo out in the open. Can't build in the air here. Is going to get taken out by Liam. Such a rough spot for him. Not able to build. КRYPTOo taking that bounce pad as a ghost to go up a little bit higher. Epic Gamer Liam the Great on the ground level here. Zone grenade coming out on the roof. I don't think that'll tick. It's a little bit high from being on the roof. КRYPTOo able to get rezzed by Obi-Wan there. Sign pushing off to the side. All of the other teams just setting up for the end game. Locksmith gets taken load. Obi-Wan taking him out with the AK. AK is such a good gun at all ranges. Consistent damage. Sign taking a shot back at Liam. Liam out in the zone. And as we were talking about earlier, as soon as this zone finishes closing, it's going to start hurting. Epic Gamer going for a big rotate towards Pop Chicken. but Havoc going to be looking for them. Looks like Liam the Great and Epic Gamer did split up here as well, trying to just ensure some way that they can get out. But you're going to see these health bars really start to move as soon as the zone finishes closing, especially with how far out Epic Gamer is. Tumbleweed getting shot. Look how far out he is. This thing's going to hurt. This thing's going to tear through him. But watch how much it's going to start ticking for as soon as it closes. He's so far out of zone. There it is.
Battle zone shrinking in.
Now you're going to see it tick hard. It's probably a 7 tick. Taking a half health already. Really needs to get out using a banana. I think he'll manage to work his way out. Liam the Great, way far out in zone as well. One other thing when you're in the zone, you can't really hear if there's someone right on the other side of the zone, so you kind of have to just get lucky with no one being there. BDE Epic Gamer managing to make it out. Liam the Great going through the truck stop area here, but he's going to be going through a zone that Havoc was just through, so it's going to be rough for him to be able to find any sort of heals. Epic Gamer climbing the tower now. Dirty Dan hears him. Taking shots at him now. Epic Gamer in a rough spot, but Liam the Great might be able to make an escape around the side because of that now. Sign taking shots at that up from above. Epic Gamer hit once. 3 teams shooting at him right now. Or 2 different teams shooting at him. Liam the Great off on the side over here, though. These other 2 teams might start getting distracted with each other, and he might be able to make a wide rotate towards Kingdom. Over here we got VRS, just setting up in the zone. Zav, Heads Blitz, Cafeteria. What is it? Cafeteria. Just looting up some more. Zav shoots and AK shots. Hot Best Mom, Devlin, and Funky Bunch off in Kingdom. They are in the zone as well, so they don't need to move. Liam the Great out in zone. Actually gets a res off on Epic Gamer. Liam the Great taking low with that AK. Obi-Wan Soda looking for some damage. Zone grenade coming out. Epic Gamer above him, though, might be able to get a kill. Does manage to get a kill on him. And he can have whatever heals he had. Gold, DT, and all of the heals on him. Pushing out in the zone, very dangerous if you have heals, because you end up just giving your heals to the team that's out in the zone. And Epic Gamer, you know, keeping his team alive now. Dirty Dan way far out in the zone. Sign taking the approach of just getting into the zone. You know, as we were talking about, this zone hurts. Epic Gamer in the zone now. Dirty Dan far outside the zone. VRS taking shots. Climactics. Ooh, gets shot from Devlin. All the way from Kingdom. Tumbleweed gets taken out. Reckless kills Creepy Reaper. Sign. Peeking over the top here. He is the last one alive, so he's going to opt to play a little bit safer if he can. And Epic Gamer with the wide rotate managing to stay alive. He is in the zone on the side here. And, you know, they did push back and they have the hard cover here, but if the zone doesn't end up ending in this corner, they're going to need to just push back up again. It's kind of a risky play to push this far back, but at least they can make sure by being here that no one's going to push behind them. And the zone did push away, so they will need to move back up now. There is the team, Devlin on this windmill taking shots with that op. He's going to have an angle on them. Locksmith and Liam gets red. Liam, you know, does need loot, but... Oh, they don't see him? Liam taking one shot. Doesn't have the loot to do too much else, though. Locksmith and Liam trying to stay close to each other. Liam going for those health sodas that were up there. He grabbed a frag grenade. I'm surprised he's not throwing it right here. That is our 1-star up. They're throwing those frag grenades now. Both of them landing on that roof. Or one frag grenade landing on the roof. Liam the Great getting ticked by that zone grenade. Dirty Dan getting ticked by the other one. Sign on the top of this satellite. Taking shots with the op. He will probably opt to stay inside the zone for a little bit of time here to try to take some op shots. Sign still has a little bit of health items, most likely. Death the Kid going to start getting ticked by the zones. KRYPTO ticked by the zone here. He's going to start hurting a lot. Trying to get any sort of shots with that CX4 off before he dies. And all of these teams just getting stuck in the zone every game. Tumbleweed taking shots from above. Locksmith with another kill. Tumbleweed grabs his kill inside. Obi-Wan Soto, last one alive. Manages to get a kill on Climactics. Will he be able to get a banana off? Needs to grab that 50 shields. Grabs the... Again! Getting kills out in the zone, but I don't think he sees these sodas. Oh, don't go for the res. This zone hurts. This zone hurts. It's not going to work. As soon as it finishes closing, too. Yeah, just finishes closing. You're going to see how much it hurts. It's hurting so much. They're both going to die to the zone here. Obi-Wan Soto still in the zone. Death the Kid going to have eyes on him pushing outside here. Obi-Wan! Woo! Managing to get Death the Kids there, but taken out from the side. Tumbleweed makes it into the zone from the side. Locksmith right on the other side. Is he going to let them res? Oh my gosh. Locksmith needs to heal up here. And what is with these revives, guys? Jordan pushing into the zone. Whoa. Just dying to the zone to ensure he doesn't give a kill to anybody. Reckless pushing out with that P90. Almost grabs Devlin. Devlin healed up now. Liam the Great gets res. All of these reses, guys. It's free kills for everybody. Death the Kid's pushing out. Hey, it's Blitz peeking over the top here, pushing up, managing to kill Death the Kid. Tumbleweed, last one alive, but again, this zone is going to tear through him. Now, this shipping container is in zone, so they can push up to that shipping container. Eat it, nerd. Staying alive for his team. Hey, it's Blitz, Tumbleweed. Having a fight off in the zone. Tumbleweed will burn to the zone here. Hey, it's Blitz pretty far out in the zone, but he probably has the heals to deal with it. No hard cover in this last zone other than this this wall. Zone grenade coming out. Hitting that building. They know that nobody's there. They could push up here. They could push up to the wall here. Pushing up and grabbing the hard cover of the wall would be the play here. Hey, it's Blitz grabbing the hard cover of this rock as well. Funky Bunch. Ooh, great shot. Taking out Cafeteria there.
Battle zone is now shrinking.
Zav getting a res. Hot Mess Mom pushing up towards the zone. Devlin kills Eat It Nerd. Real Dirty Dan in the zone here. Going to just die to not give any kills. And this is when you want those grenades. That zone grenade gonna tick all three of them here. Funky Bunch going into the zone to try to avoid the damage, but all of them taken so low here. Hot Mess Mom manages to get a grenade. Oh, and the grenade actually kills off. Great grenade. Hey, Switch pushing up for Devlin. Cafeteria, last one alive. How did they win that? That grenade from Hot Mess Mom was huge. And somehow they managed to win that round. Hot Mess Mom with like 40 health tosses a frag grenade, takes out one player. Oh my gosh. That grenade was nuts. And a game that really was Zav's team to lose. They end up losing that one. Crypto Knight getting second place for that game. They had the hard cover. They had the zone. The other team had less than 50 health each, but they still didn't win. That grenade was so huge. I always like when people message me and be like, are you streaming? It's like, man. Ooh, Epic Gamer gets taken out with that M60. Hate's Blitz taken very low, but not killed yet. Liam the Great, Locksmith backing up Cafetier, grabbing a little bit of loot. We did have a hot drop at Armory here. Zav and Cafetier are going to push up a little bit. Liam going for a quick res on Epic Gamer. Cafetier grabbing those generators. They're going to have high ground in just a second. They're going to be able to see this. Just grabbed in a little bit of extra ammo. M60 going out on Epic Gamer. Manages to get another kill on Epic Gamer. Liam the Great right on the other side of the wall. Locksmith from far away taking half health. Liam the Great. I'm not sure if they saw them move up here. But they're going to hear climbing if they're not careful. I think they hear climbing now. Epic Gamer getting rezzed again. Zav pushing up, trying to get a kill on the fresh res. Cafetier getting pushed from behind by Liam the Great. Great builds, Cafetier keeping him alive. Got M60 though. M10 coming out from Hate's Blitz. Managing to wipe out Liam the Great. Liam doing a lot of damage with that DT though. Zav just head peeking over the roof here. Forcing Epic Gamer off with that zone grenade, but he is split up from his team just a little bit, waiting. Just playing it a little bit safer. Liam the Great is down here. No other teams here to third party. Frag grenade coming out, not going to do any damage. Hate's Blitz and Locksmith close together. Liam the Great getting res by Locksmith, or Locksmith actually going for a fake res. Cafetier taken pretty low from the sniper shots. Not wiped out yet. Zav pushing up here. Epic Gamer, they're playing circles around each other here. DT coming around from Zav. Quick kill onto Epic Gamer. Locksmith, last one alive. It's in the security. Ooh, good shot from Blitz, taking Locksmith very low. Locksmith building himself in. And 3 quick kills. That DT's gotta be purple or gold with how fast he reloaded it in the middle there. Could have been a 2-star actually. And Epic Gamers team actually wiped out early. Average American 93, what's up? Hot Mess Mom, Funky Bunch, grabbing the supply drop here. Gold P90. VRS setting up with this high ground. Zone will be ending towards Cemetery. Dirty Dan taking shots with that off on Tumbleweed. None of them connecting just yet. Dirty Dan actually gets shot from the side from Obi-Wan. And eat it, nerd. Going for some sort of trying to get the zone to do damage to him. The zone's not even closing, and he's like, "Please hurt me." Reckless getting hit by Creepy Reaper. A whole lot being pushed here. What's up, Matthew? Sign taking shots. None of these shots from any of these teams really connecting right now. Monkey Bunch and Hot Mess Mom on the bridge, There's a little bit of loot on the bridge. Shots coming through. Death the Kid. Looks like he got hit a little bit there, healing up. They are on the aqueduct here. But there's not a whole lot of loot, and it is quite out in the open. They're going to need to go somewhere quick, either into cemetery or towards the buildings. Got the kid and Tumbleweed taking shots. But again, none of these shots really connecting. Obi-Wan out in the zone now. So much zone damage all of these games.
Battle zone shrinking in. 45 seconds.
It's 1 o'clock, guys. Zone grenade coming out. That might take Obi-Wan. Doesn't quite get close enough to pick him. AK fight happening inside here. Sign pushing up a little bit. Head peeking over the top of that box. Frag grenade coming out, but great build stopping it from doing damage. Reckless might have taken a little bit of damage there. Obi-Wan now pushing behind. He's going to have a back angle on these guys. Taking shots with the DT. Eden are taken out. Dirty Dan, last one alive. Wiped out.
Battle zone is now shrinking.
And VRS backing off of this. They don't want a third party. They don't want to try to go for anything. They're just playing for placement. Yeah, great side push there from Obi-Wan, getting around the back. Using the sound from that zone grenade and those frag grenades to kind of mask his footsteps as he was flying around. Devlin, Funky Bunch, Hot Mess Mom grabbing the cemetery. They will have the zone advantage for a little bit of time here. We're going to see where it ends up closing to after this. Hey, it's Blitz gets hit once there. Ooh, very close shot. Doesn't quite connect there. Zav head peeking over the top. Cafetier manages to trade a shot there. 2 shots coming out in Blitz, but he's just... Blitz is just memeing with the M60 here. He's not even aiming. He's just firing randomly, being silly. Maybe it was a little bit of cover fire to try to distract so his team could move. Not a lot of folks believe Citadel will overtake. They will need a decent amount of points and a good placement to be able to do it. They wiped them out early, though. Definitely possible. Zaw pushing around on the side. Funky Bunch taken very low. Will need to make his way over. Ooh, close shot there. Would have wiped him out if it connected, but didn't quite hit it. VRS just going for a wide rotate. Havoc going to be behind Citadel here in just a second. Hot Mess Mom taken low. And Havoc in a position to wipe out. Oh, gets a little bit scared from that zone grenade. Backs all the way up to join up back with his team. Blitz pushing up with the sword. We haven't seen any sword kills just yet. Frag grenades coming out. A lot of builds. Hot Mess Mom managing to build. Not take any damage. Zone grenade. Monkey Bunch gets ticked a couple of times there. And Havoc on the side here, just waiting until the fighting starts so they can push up. You're seeing everybody try to kind of pick a corner. Zob gets taken out immediately by Funky Bunch. Blitz backing off.
Battle zone shrinking in.
Able to grab health and shields from the kill that they just got inside there. Going for a res on the other side of this wall. But they're going to need to drop him a gun. Zob might try to go for something here and just be an easy kill. Yep, drops a 2-star. A little bit of health and shields for him. Havoc pushing over to the hard cover of these graves over here. VRS with a wide rotate as well. Cafetier trading some shots. Kind of split up now, but able to hold a Havoc at bay.
Battle zone is now shrinking.
Four teams left here. Now, all of these teams have essentially a corner of the zone to work with. VRS will need to push up a little bit, but they might get... I don't know if they know that this team's here. I think they do. Crypto Knight. Just holding in this little mausoleum. VRS pushing around the side of the wall. So they gave up their position, but depending on where the zone closes here, they might be in a better spot. No team wants to push here. Everybody just playing their zone. A lot of builds on the top here. This is definitely when you want an M60, so you can just tear through those. I'm just happy to spray at the builds with his AK. Grenades coming out. Climactic gets hit a little bit there.
Zone shrinking in. 45 seconds.
And now VRS and Kryptonite have zone. VRS is going to have the wall to work with here. It's going to be huge for them. And a lot of these builds on the roof of the church here getting torn down by AKs. Drop coming down. Let's see where it lands. It's going to land in the tree, it looks like. I mean, the heels and everything will kind of spread out. It's going to be a little awkward to figure out what happens. M60 again. Or no, MK. So not a crazy good drop. Monkey Bunch starting to get ticked by the zone. Devlin on the roof here. Obi-Wan and Sign just waiting to get shots off. VRS off in the back. Playing the head peek game. And Kryptonite not making any noise in this mausoleum. Every team on a different corner of the zone right here. Frag grenade not thrown far enough to do any damage.
45 seconds.
VRS pushing up a little bit now, able to get towards the drop. Frag grenade coming out, stopped by the grave. Zone grenade taking KRYPTO a little bit there as well. These grenade placements just are a little bit different. Doesn't seem like a thing they would do for a team that's skilled. Gotta know when to chill. Knowing when to chill is a skill in itself. And Havoc struggling a little bit here. Doesn't have any hard cover to work with. The VRS is going to get forced out. We're about to see everything happen. Supreme, the only team with hard cover once the zone closes. Everybody's starting to take zone damage here. M60 coming out. Everybody ticking to the zone. Obi-Wan burning to the zone. Tumbleweed and Death the Kid out in the zone here. Sign manages to make his way into the zone and build himself into a little corner. Death the Kid gets taken out by Cafeteria. Hey, it's Blitz and Zav inside the zone here, but taking a lot of fire from these AKs. If Blitz backs up into the zone, he's going to die here. Devlin pushing up, getting a kill. Zav, last one alive. Managing to get taken out. And somehow the two teams that were the farthest out of zone. Oh my god, these grenades. Oh, and Supreme wiping everyone with those grenades. Why is there a B on D? The teams aren't entirely accurate for the tool. That was a massive round for Supreme. That might have put them over the top. The grenades at the end there. They killed like 5 people at the same time. They killed VRS and Havoc at the same time right after they wiped Devlin. That was nuts.